The World Economic Forum, WEF, is an international organization that aims to improve the state of the world by bringing together leaders from business, politics, academia, and other sectors. The organization has developed various plans and initiatives to achieve its goals, including the WEF Plan. The WEF Plan is a set of recommendations that the organization has put forward to help address some of the most pressing global challenges. These challenges include climate change, poverty, inequality, and the digital divide. The plan seeks to encourage businesses and governments to work together to create a more sustainable and equitable world. One of the key elements of the WEF plan is a focus on sustainable development. The plan advocates for the adoption of sustainable practices across all industries, including energy, agriculture, and transportation. It encourages the use of renewable energy sources and the reduction of greenhouse gas emissions. Additionally, the plan emphasizes the importance of preserving biodiversity and protecting natural resources. Another important aspect of the WEF plan is its focus on creating more equitable societies. The plan recognizes that economic growth alone is not enough to achieve social progress, and that greater efforts are needed to address poverty and inequality. It calls for the development of policies that promote social inclusion and greater access to education, healthcare, and other basic services. The WEF plan also emphasizes the importance of closing the digital divide. It recognizes that access to technology is essential for economic growth and social progress, and that many people around the world still lack access to digital technologies. The plan advocates for greater investment in digital infrastructure and the development of policies that promote greater access to technology. Overall, the WEF plan represents a comprehensive and forward-thinking approach to addressing some of the most pressing global challenges. It recognizes the interdependence of different issues and the need for collaborative action across sectors and industries. By promoting sustainable development, greater social inclusion, and universal access to technology, the WEF plan offers a vision for a more equitable and sustainable future. While the WEF plan has many positive elements, there is also potential for the measures it proposes to have unintended negative consequences for ordinary citizens. Here are some ways in which the plan could be harmful. Economic disruption. Some of the measures proposed in the WEF plan, such as the transition to a low-carbon economy, could result in job losses in industries that rely heavily on fossil fuels. This could disproportionately affect workers in certain regions, leading to economic disruption and hardship for those who lose their jobs. Unequal impact. The burden of certain policies proposed in the WEF plan, such as carbon taxes or restrictions on travel, may fall more heavily on low-income individuals who have fewer resources to adapt to changes in the economy. This could exacerbate existing inequalities and lead to further hardship for those who are already struggling. Loss of privacy. The WEF plan also emphasizes the importance of digital technology, but this could lead to concerns about privacy and surveillance. As governments and corporations seek to collect more data on individuals in the name of improving services or protecting public health, there is a risk that ordinary citizens could lose control over their personal information. Dependence on big tech. The WEF plan's emphasis on digital technology could also result in greater dependence on large tech companies, which could further consolidate their power and influence over society. This could lead to concerns about monopolies and the potential for these companies to abuse their power. Limited input from citizens. The WEF is an elite organization that brings together leaders from business, politics, and academia. But ordinary citizens may have limited input into the policies it proposes. This could lead to policies that do not fully take into account the concerns and needs of those who will be most affected by them. In summary, while the WEF plan has the potential to address many of the world's most pressing challenges, there is also a risk that some of its measures could have unintended negative consequences for ordinary citizens. It is important that policymakers take into account these potential harms and work to mitigate them as much as possible. Are we heading towards a sustainable and equitable future, or are we inadvertently sacrificing the well-being of ordinary citizens in the process? In this video, we explore the potential unintended consequences of the World Economic Forum's plan and discuss how we can ensure that progress does not come at the cost of the most vulnerable members of society.